So I go to Fairview High School. I will be a sophomore next year, and I'm 15. I have a landscaping business. The name of my business is Down to Earth Landscaping Service. And I chose that name because I like to be down to earth about the earth. I like to swim, I like to climb, I like to hike, I like to bike. I like to sometimes run, I like to football, soccer, baseball. I really enjoy working with kids with disabilities. There's the Expand program, which is through the City of Boulder, and then there's the Peer Tutoring program, which is through the school district. And I started out with the Peer Tutoring program, and probably one of my best friends, closest friends, came out of that program, and he's in a wheelchair and stuff. And he I don't know, he's just like really opened up my eyes to how many great things this world has to offer. And the Expand program is for kids who have more of like they're able body, but like they can walk, but they have like autism or Down syndrome, or like more like a mental illness. Well, I always liked being around kids with disabilities, and I was never really afraid to be around them, and I don't know, it made me feel happy and joyful to be around them. And so I thought, why not join the Peer Tutoring program? And sure enough, it's turned out to be like one of the biggest things in my life.
Great.
So yeah, something I want to accomplish is like going to the military, and then being a firefighter, or some form of firefighting. To never give up, and to always have the courage to act.
Eddie's biggest strengths are he likes swimming, going climbing. When somebody's hurt, he likes to be there because he has a whole bunch of first aid. He's strong, and he likes yard work.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Connolly, and I'm Eddie's brother. And I'm not dyslexic, but a few of you may know that I have an older brother, Eddie, who happens to have severe dyslexia. He has overcome countless challenges in his academic career, which has given him opportunities of a lifetime and has shaped the amazing brother I know today. Dyslexia influences the lives of 1 in every 5 people in the entire world, many of which are talented like you couldn't believe. For instance, how many of you know who Steve Jobs is? Or what about Bill Gates? They're considered some of the most successful people in the entire world. Why? It is because they were given the gift of being dyslexic. Some might say that dyslexia is a learning disability. It is more like a learning ability. Dyslexic people are not stupid, they are not dumb, they just need a different method of learning than what is given in most public schools. Dyslexia is a very complicated matter to explain, so I'll try to make it as simple as possible. So, a typical brain transfers neurons, or thoughts, through dendrites from the right side of the brain to the left side of the brain, used for reading, writing, and speech. A dyslexic brain, on the other hand, still does the same thing, but the neurons get stuck in places. They will still eventually end up in the left side of the brain, it will just take a little longer. That is why dyslexics are so creative, because the right side of the brain is used more. Think of it as a sidewalk. Non-dyslexics take the path that goes straight from Southern Hills to Fairview. Dyslexics take the path that goes down to the lake and back up to get to Fairview. Both brains will get to Fairview, but it takes the extra effort and time for the dyslexics. Most dyslexics are extremely innovative due to the wiring of the right side of their brain. For example, Steve Jobs dropped out of college because he was told he would not succeed. He started tinkering around in his garage with computers, eventually starting a multi-billion-dollar corporation. There are also many misconceptions about dyslexia. The main myth is that people with dyslexia read backwards, or they see their letters upside down. This is not the case, although students with dyslexia may flip their B's and D's around while learning to write. Another common myth is that people with dyslexia just need to try harder while reading or writing. Turns out, students with dyslexia are actually trying much harder than their peers, which is what leads to major anxiety or stress. My brother says it is like being asked to ride a bike uphill without pedals. Dyslexia is genetic. It never goes away, and it is not curable. However, there are many accommodations available to help dyslexics read because of the technology we have today. So when you want to text your friends today after school, thank the dyslexic population. Because of dyslexics, we have the ability to create, to solve, to dream, to take risks, and to build. I opened my speech up with the names Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, two of the most famous people on earth. Remember the name Eddie Connolly.
Yeah, I think it's almost beyond hopes. I think with Eddie, hope seems so far out there, but it's just, I'm really confident in his ability to, be successful. Because of the resiliency, because of the tools that he's received along the way, and the support through having dyslexia, he has become a very responsible and a young man that's very much ready to take the next step and be independent and have a very successful future. So I think he's surpassed hopes for me already. And he's already there. So, nice job.
Thank you. So for me, my hope for you is for you to always feel like you have the capability to make a difference in the world.
Hopefully I'm doing that right now.
Yeah. Right? And then mine was a little more specific, is for you to live out the dream of being an EMT and living in Grand County and being a fireman.
Yeah.
Also, with regards to BB Kids, we know that there is one person who was a catalyst for this organization and had the thought leadership to start an organization that really helped to support the students with dyslexia in this school district, and that's Karen Trout. And without her ability to drive the vision of BB Kids and to help with numerous fundraisers and programs, as well as coordinating community efforts to get us together, this program wouldn't exist. So we're really grateful on behalf of the Connolly family and the broader BB community for Karen Trout and what you've done for this organization. So thank you. This is WSBK TV Boston. My name is Ted Connolly. I'll be your host tonight for the... Sorry, okay.
That's actually pretty good.
I've always...
We'll use that.
I can tell.
So, this is like really fun.